Good morning, it's January 17th. I took a break yesterday, but I am back. And it's Monday, so that means a walk along the creek. Pleasant this morning, it's -4 Celsius, which is multiplied by 9 is 36, divided by 5 is 7 and a bit, so let's call it, then you subtract that from 32, so that makes it 25 Fahrenheit. I'm a little earlier than sometimes, so we're still about a little less than an hour from sunrise. I don't know if it's cloudy or clear. Looks like it's mostly clear. So we should see the sky brighten up pretty quickly here. Started with the external mic, even though I don't figure it'll stay connected. Sometimes it does. Heading off to work. Still some Christmas lights around here on January 17th. Oh, who's there? Hi, Usman. Guessing at the pronunciation. Nice blue in the sky there. It's brighter on the camera than it is in my eyes. It still looks pretty dark to my eyes. Walking could be a little slowed down today by the fact that it's been so warm. Last couple of days right around freezing, so there's some slushiness has developed. Now it's colder this morning, so it's frozen, and it all makes it a little... The roads are quite messy around here. What have I got to do today? Well, I finished the big freelance editing job, which means I now get to edit stuff. More editing. So, some freelance, and also I've got the editing on the books that I'm going to publish through Shadowpaw Press this year. The Emir's Falcon by Matthew Hughes, and currently called Thickwood by Gail Smith. Matthew Hughes is a multiply published award-winning author. This will be Gail's first novel, but it's a good one. I worked with her quite a bit when I was writer-in-residence at the Saskatchewan Public Library. A gig which was cut short by COVID. Well, my going to Saskatoon every week was cut short by COVID back in March 2020. My gig was up in May, so I did the last couple of months remotely. Which wasn't so bad. Actually saved money because I wasn't driving up and staying in a hotel one night a week. Oh, somebody's starting up here. If they've done any clearing on the steps up here. Oh, they have. Much better than the last time I came this way, which would have been last Monday, I guess. So the sun will come up over there in about 45 minutes, or a bit more. It's always pretty here with the orange lights on the other side of the... I think I'll walk on this side of the dike today to start with, and then walk back on the other side. I To vary it, there's people over there with a dog. No, it's not a dog, it's just a shadow. That's a bit more like what I'm actually seeing, darkness-wise. Still a little brighter than my eyes registered. But it will get brighter as we walk. As I walk. I don't know what you're doing. Hey, so far the mic has stayed connected. And often if it disconnects, it's back there on these walks. We'll see how long it lasts today. I like walking in the dark. Makes for a more interesting video, I think. Only slightly spooky. Somebody jogging, I think. Morning.
Beautiful morning, eh?
Yeah, it's nice. That's a kid on a leash, not a dog. Getting towed on skis. How far are they going? I thought maybe they're going to ski in the bowl here. It's dark. I guess he's just getting his exercise and the kid's having fun. Too early to be headed to school. Regina Avenue over there, which I walked along yesterday. No lights on this side of the creek. They're all on the pathway on the other side. This is where the kids like to toboggan. It's a big house there. Lots of lights. Jogger going the other way. Morning. I think maybe the kid and father are switching directions or coming back. What's all that light right ahead? I guess that's the stadium. Yeah, it's Mosaic Stadium making that blob of light straight ahead. Sun's still working its way up over there. Noticeably lighter already since I started. Mosaic Stadium actually has a skating rink in it. I should walk down there. Maybe I'll do that this week. Just to peer through and see what that looks like. I don't really skate anymore. I was never very good at it. And last time I tried it, it was just unpleasant, so I don't even know if I could wear my skates. My feet have gotten bigger as I got older. And I'm flat-footed, totally flat-footed, born that way. So, skating has always been a painful proposition for me, even as a kid. And I was late to it because we moved up here from Texas when I was 8, and skating in Texas meant roller skating. I only did that once. Didn't really like that either. So I can sort of get around on skates, or I used to be able to, but haven't been on them in years now. In any event, there's a giant ice skating rink in Mosaic Stadium. It was closed for a while when it was bitterly cold, but it should be up and running now. So I should totally go down and take a look, man. Maybe I'll do that this week for one of my walks. Try to do it every day during the week. I may start taking one day off on weekends at least, so it doesn't turn into a grind. There's the creek. Quite frozen. People will be skating on it in places. And there's a rink, which I showed on Friday when I was walking around. They set up a rink on the ice on Wascana Lake out in front of the legislative building. Boards and everything. I call this one Just Another Creaky Monday, so of course the song running through my head is Just Another Manic Monday. I wish it were Sunday. That's my fun day. My I don't have to run day. Just another manic Monday. There you go. That's stuck in your head too. Serves you right for following me. See, there's a bit of a cleared patch over here I think people have been skating on. And last year there was one on the other side. I don't know if it's there this year or not. And there's one further down towards Albert Street that I passed a couple of times. And of course that's the Elphinstone Bridge up there. There you can see it quite well. Little skating rink. Skating area, not really a rink. Jogger and skier is coming back. Okay, we'll go up Elphinstone here today. Hopefully the sidewalk is clear. There's a big pile of snow here. I'm clearing. That's why I'm not crossing over there. It's just too hard. Hello, David. Waiting for the sun to come up over there. Getting brighter all the time. It's getting brighter all the time. Brighter, brighter, brighter. Frog in my throat. Ribbit. Official pedestrian crossing here, but a bit dark, so I will still be very cautious using it. You know what I haven't had yet is a good morning with lots of hoarfrost on the trees. I'm sure that'll come. Take us by the Neobalquel Civic Arts Center. This is a seniors activity center here, which was closed for a long time but is open again now. Here's the art center. You can take art classes in there. There's also an art gallery. Yeah, the footing on here is not as great as one would hope because of the melting. It's been sliced and then it's frozen again. It's that nice deep blue again, Wolf Perot blue. Hi Miriam in India. Ooh. Take off my hat here pretty soon, I'm getting warm enough. What's that? Did I know Prince wrote that song? Just Another Manic Monday? No, I did not. Oop. For some reason that light just came on over my head. Kids heading to school. Probably heading to Sheldon Williams Collegiate, which is over that way. Local high school, but not the one my daughter went to. She went to Luther College High School. Took off my hat. I'm getting so warm. There's no wind, so -4 feels plenty warm today. That's Mosaic Stadium again, right down there directly ahead of us. Still several blocks away from here, but it's big, so you can see it. Okay, I don't believe they've done anything to clear the sidewalk on this side, or have they? Oh, maybe they have. Looks like they have. Okay, I'll just stay on this side then. They just ran the snowplow up over it, it looks like. There's a lamppost right in the middle of it, but I don't know if we're on the sidewalk or if we're still on the street a little bit. Mix of both, I think. That street, that sidewalk, I think. And that's a pile of snow in my path. I guess it's just last Monday I fell in the snow on the other side of Pasco Street up here. I'm not going that far today. This might be a bit shorter. I'm going to get back. I have to make a phone call right at 9 o'clock. It's sort of clear. Not entirely, or reliably. You can see why. They just ran the snowplow over it, and there's no way to do that without knocking over the light standards. Light standards? Light poles? Street lights. That's what I'm looking for. One step into the street. That's a Moody Blues reference. Probably an obscure one because it's from an album called Octave, which I listened to a million times because I liked it so much when I was in university. Plus I only had like 5 albums at the time. Didn't even have a record player, but my roommate did. That's when I discovered the Moody Blues, and they've always been kind of liked their music ever since. That's one step into the light, one step away from night. It's the hardest step you'll ever take. Ship to take you there is waiting. I don't remember the rest of it. Yeah, well, I listened to it a lot, but it has been a while. So looking back at where the sun is still working its way up. What time is it? Only 20 after. Still 30 minutes till sunrise proper. Still a few Christmas lights, as I said earlier. Turned ours off because there were 2 strings that kind of framed the door, and one of the strings went haywire, so we only had 1 string framing one side of the door, and that just looked lame, so I turned them off. Not a very big display anyway, so when part of it goes, it's kind of embarrassing. It's like the ship to take you there is waiting at the edge of the door that leads up through your open mind, something like that. That song, the rest of it. All the old ways are returning, cosmic circles ever turning. They're pretty spaced out, the Moody Blues and some of their songs. Kind of new agey. Saw them live here once. Years and years ago. I took Margaret Ann. We weren't married yet. We were on a date to see the Moody Blues. We were in like the second row. Would have been in the 90s. Early 90s. To mid 90s. Somewhere in there. That's Saskatchewan Express in the old school there. They always have lots of lights up. Performing arts school, and also has a touring group. Goes around the province. I'm sure part of this is the road probably, but this is where the clearing is, so. It's over there that I fell down last week. I'm not going over the bit today. Last I saw, we had a winter storm watch or warning. That was last night. It maybe have been lifted this morning. There's supposed to be some snow coming tonight. Colder temperatures, high winds. So it doesn't mean we'll get a lot of snow, but high winds means blowing snow, especially if there's any fresh snow with it. And I'm putting my hat back on. And so it's not. Said there could be blizzard conditions for about 4 hours in places tonight. I don't think we were really in where the bulk of it was going to hit, but we were included in this winter storm watch, actually, not warning. Covered the whole southern third of the province. A watch just means could happen. A warning means we really, really think it's about to happen. There's the airport. Well, those lights, string of lights closest to us are the Louvain, and then the lights further away are the airport. And some other industrial type buildings over there. And there's a curling rink over there too. But the airport is kind of right in that direction. This appears to have been cleared here. Now we've turned the corner and are heading home again. Home again, home again. Jiggity jog. Not jogging though. Maybe jigging. There's the Wascana Street Bridge. Now we're back by the creek. Sunrise will be in that direction. A bit south of east. Quite a bit south of east still. Ow. My ankle complained about something there, I don't know what. I did walk out on the creek one day, but having done it once, I see no need to do it again. This seems fairly well cleared. Probably again since I walked on it last week. I must have run something along it, I think. It'll be March before you know it, and then I will have been doing this for a full year. around we go. The path is curved purely for aesthetic purposes. Not like there's any terrain it's trying to avoid. And the trees were all planted, so it could have been made straight as an arrow. What's the fun in that? Very pleasant morning for a walk. Colder in the middle of the week. I think we're having one more day of like minus 20 something for a high and minus 30 for a low. See if I walk or not that day. I have done it at that temperature more than once. I know it's doable. But it's still kind of day like that. If you can stay inside and just enjoy the warmth, why wouldn't you? Because you're lazy. I feel lazy if I don't walk every day. Back this way again. Should be about what? It's still 20 minutes. Still 20 minutes to sunrise. Maybe 25. I think it was 8:51 if I remember right this morning. And it's about 8:26, so 25 minutes I guess. More kids heading to school, I think. There's the Neobalco Center from this side that we crossed past earlier. Pretty sure there was a rink over here somewhere last year. Skating surface. That was looking west. Looking east toward where the sun will be up in 20 minutes or so. Could follow the kids to school, but that would be creepy. Oh, the moon's popping up over there too. Just see it through the clouds. There's very little contrast in your footing, so sometimes there's a sudden step down that didn't register on your brain. Hey, but the mic seems to have stayed on for the entire walk so far. At least I haven't seen the disconnection warning. Actually, don't think I've seen a dog today. That's rare that I don't see a dog being walked. There's still a ways to go, so probably I'll see one yet. Wouldn't surprise me. Saw a kid being walked, pulled on skis by his dad, or her dad, I wasn't sure. I think it was a girl. Nice color in the sky over there. I can't really see it yet. Should see it up here. There, you can see the colors starting to show up in the sky. Now there, it looks better to my eyes than it does to the camera. The camera is barely picking up the pretty colors there. Oh yeah. See it a bit better perhaps when I get past the trees over here. There you go. Very pretty colors in the sky. Change hands for a minute. Oh. Horseshoe pitch. Nobody pitching horseshoes. Even in the summer, I've only ever seen anybody pitching horseshoes once in all the walks I did. Oh, and there the mic just disconnected. I can try plugging it back in once, but it almost never worked. I'll try once, unplugging it, and then plugging it back in again. There's no rhyme or reason to it. So the only thing I can figure is it might have something to do with bandwidth. Like the signal gets weak, but the audio takes very little of the signal compared to the video, so I don't know why it would make any difference. At least with the wired mic, I can unplug it, plug it back in again. That's much harder to do with the wireless. I don't know why, it just is. There's that color again in the sky. Land of living skies, they call us on our license plates and elsewhere. No baseball happening either. One of the books I'm going to be publishing through Shadowpaw Press, the one by Gail Smith, the new novel, her first novel. The character is Well, she grew up on a horse ranch, sort of the parkland area of Saskatchewan, and but she ends up playing professional women's baseball sort of during the war years. In the novel set just after the war years, when she's back in Saskatchewan and struggling with what to do with the ranch and her career and all that. I really enjoyed it. I think readers will. And I like the hook, the professional women's baseball. A League of Their Own was the movie, made it famous. A lot of people interested in that, so if I can connect to that audience, I should be able to sell them some books. Here comes a jogger. The other one that I'll be publishing, The Emir's Falcon by Matthew Hughes, is a short young adult novel. I know him through science fiction circles, but he writes science fiction mystery, and this is neither. It's a straightforward YA novel set in the Swan Hills region of Alberta, where he used to live, apparently. Here's a dog. Morning. See, I knew I wouldn't get home without seeing a dog. Waterfall Park. No waterfall, of course. There's another dog. Now they're coming fast and furious. That one was bigger than the first one. Quite bright now, although the sun's still not quite up. Another dog, 3 in a row. Morning. Oh, is this your glove? Did you drop a glove?
Oh, yes, I did. Sorry, thank you.
Or technically a mitt?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
No, come here.
Good morning, whoever that is. Who's that? Marijuana Marianne. Good morning. Almost done. Just a few more minutes and I'll be home again. Back across the footbridge. Take another look in both directions, as I always do. To the west. And then over here, where the sun will be up behind those clouds very soon. Morning. I think I'll, what will I do? Do I want to walk along there? I walked along there coming, so I think I'll go down onto the street. Oh well, let's follow the ramp, just for excitement. It's well sanded. Which is what you want in a ramp. Point out that big house which we watched being built over the course of these walks. Built. Really on 2 lots, maybe 3. It's huge. Avenue. The sidewalk was clearer on the other side. I should have stayed over there. Right here's where I fell down on November 11th. Right there. If you want to go back and watch me stumble, you can do that. Helicopter. There it is. It's probably a well, I don't know if it is or not. It's not the right color. The air ambulance service uses red helicopters, and often when one flies over, that's what it is, heading to the hospital. But that one's higher than they normally are. Also 19th Avenue, it zigs. Urban Builders, they did our renovations. We're going to use them again. So, there you go. I recommend them, Urban Builders. I was not paid for that endorsement. John Ott is the contractor's name. Which reminds me, I need to contact him. Talk about the deck we plan to build this spring. Now we're on Metallic. 2 more blocks and I'm at our corner where I will stop. How long have I been? 51, yeah. See, that walk should be well under an hour in the summertime. It's going to be under an hour, but in the summertime I would expect it to be more in the 45-minute range. It's a little slower today, just because of footing, I think. Also, I'm heavier because I'm wearing a coat and, various variables. Older too, but hopefully a few months hasn't made that much difference. That would be sad. This is Metallic and Angus Crescent. Leopold Crescent there. Angus Crescent's the next one. That owl always looking over us. This is garbage day. Just thought you'd like to know. Oh look, there's a comment bot too. They always find you eventually. We will stop at this stop sign, as per usual. And there we go. So, that's today's walk along the creek here in Regina, Saskatchewan. Thanks for walking with me, and I expect to be back tomorrow. Bye for now.